You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! Am I doing that right?
Yes, sir. You're doing it right.
What up, brother?
What's good? What's good?
Not much, man. I was running around so much at the last event, and I said, damn, I didn't even get a beat-out interview.
Yeah.
Luckily, I own this shit because I would have got fired.
No doubt.
What's up, man? We fresh off the JC battle.
Yeah.
You and JC. What did this mean to you when you found out that you were battling JC? Like,
just a big step in my career. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, JC is one of them guys, top tier type of level dudes. So I just thought it was like a big test for me to see where I'm at, as I'm going on the incline in my career. So I was like, wow, that's a look right there. You feel me? I was surprised when they offered him. I thought they was going to feed me somebody else that's like another step, you know what I mean? But, JC is at the top. So going straight to JC, I was like, yeah, I ain't turning down that fade. I got to take that one. Yeah.
Well, who was it? You went from Emerson Kennedy,
Mike P, JC.
And then JC. I thought you had another one. So those are the three battles you had on URL.
Yeah.
And that's not bad.
Yeah.
Considering you killed everybody in the PGs.
Right.
So since you did all that in the PGs, see, that's a joke, and you didn't even.
I was trying to follow you. I'm like, where's
you were the king of the PGs.
No,
you beat
okay,
all the PGs, and then you hit that main stage.
I got you.
No, but let's talk about that first. Like, you actually, I'm not gonna say skipped, but you skipped the PGs, right?
Yeah,
and
technically.
a lot of people were talking about that at one point because they thought you had to do or you should have done a PG. You know what I mean? And you didn't.
Yeah.
So how did you feel about that?
I felt like, the status of where I was at in the game, I just felt like I didn't have to, it wasn't not doing the PG, it was just the opponent.
Okay.
I just felt like, my stature and the views is the shit that I've accumulated by myself outside of URL. I just felt like I shouldn't have to battle, Joe Schmo down the street. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here pulling in 300,000 views on my own and shit like that. That was my only argument. No disrespect to Smack and them. They know what's up. We discussed it after the fact, but that was my initial argument at the time.
And you did it.
Yeah, well,
You've done what most men haven't done.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
So that's a superhuman power.
No doubt.
And then you had Emerson Kennedy, like your first joint on URL.
Yes.
And I always thought he was fire.
Emerson's
so it's not
fire.
like they was throwing you some garbage.
No,
either.
Emerson's
so,
a killer.
Yeah.
Emerson's a killer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, from there to Mike P, boom, and now here JC.
Yeah.
When they gave you JC, what you thinking about?
When they gave me him, what did I think about it?
Yeah.
Like I said, I thought it was just an amazing opportunity. He's one of them ones. So I was like, that's a hell of a look for me on the come up, I guess the consensus would be that Mike P is like mid-tier or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So going from Emerson Kennedy, who's they would say is PG level, then I went up to Mike P, and then we go up to JC. That's a hell of an incline, you feel me? So I took it for the opportunity. I think JC is incredible, you feel me? So I knew it was gonna be a good matchup for me and a good learning experience for sure.
Well, your JC impersonation was pretty good.
On the
every line.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
How did you feel about him tonight, though? Did he live up to?
Yeah, he impressed me. I didn't. Obviously he's exceptional. We've always seen him be exceptional, but he definitely impressed me. And I think that the style, I wasn't taking it too much. I wasn't thinking too much about the style clash because he walks people through his punches a little differently than me. So I feel like he's able to get more reaction from his bars. You feel me? My shit is different. And when my shit is so different that people is listening. So they're trying to catch it and they can't really react because they trying to like really see where I'm going, I guess. And so I felt like the way he wrote his shit was really good, structured for that type of room and that type of environment. But learning experience for me, you feel me? As far as, I don't know, I never personally felt like I was in a battle that close. Battle was really close, so when I feel like that, I just feel like, damn, he did really well. I don't know, I would have to watch it again or really feel the vibes again to really, call it at this point. I can't.
I like close battles, man. I know battle rappers just want to 3-0 motherfuckers, but me, I like close battles because I get to enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Somebody getting 3-0, then I'm not enjoying myself.
True,
you know what I mean?
True indeed.
Yeah. Now, what about you tonight? How did you feel about? Did you do everything you're supposed to do?
I did everything I was supposed to do. Maybe you could have performed a little better. Maybe moved around a little more and shit like that. But I got through my shit clean. I added a lot of shit last minute, so I was worried about not being able to get through that shit clean. But nah, I got through my shit clean, no stumbles. My last 2 battles, I had some slight little stumbles and shit that I was trying to correct, so I corrected that. And yeah, man, I felt like I got through everything clean for sure.
And you broke down. I was just catching wind of this hard when you're on stage. You can't really hear like you could in the crowd. So I was back and forth, and I know you were breaking down at close to the end of your 3rd round, breaking down the vice lord thing.
Yeah. Conservative.
Can you explain it?
Conservative vice lords. I got a lot of people out of Chicago. Peace to my big homie Ngozi. It's a brother I build with on the knowledge tip, but he's also a vice lord. So we was chopping up about that, and one of the things about the vice lords, just on the street level, I guess you could just join the organization, but on a much deeper level, they have rules and mandates, and they have guidelines. They're not just recklessly out here, gangbanging. Vice lords is a real organization. Similar, I would say it's similar to the 5% Nation of Gods and Earths. Very similar literature-wise. So when you look at the oath of the vice lords in some of the literature, it says that. I wish my phone wasn't dead. I could read it for you, but to paraphrase, it says basically says that the Black God Allah. That's how it refers to the Creator within their literature. And a lot of people don't know, but JC is a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
Didn't know that, but I know about the Israelites.
Yeah, JC is a Hebrew Israelite. That's what he believes in. So he believes that Black people are the direct people of God, so to speak.
So that's a conflict.
It's a theological conflict because Hebrews are adamant about being anti-Islam. They'll say Islam and Allah, all that. That's pagan. That's a pagan deity. That's pagan shit. So he's in a little conundrum right there. I'm not sure if he's familiar with that or if he knows what.
I saw him shaking his head like when you were saying that.
But it could be. Maybe his OG vice lords maybe never gave him that type of knowledge, or maybe that his section in Michigan, maybe they're not on that type of time. Who knows? But for me, I'm a very literal to the T type of person.
But we know that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's a conundrum to be in. You can't be a vice lord because they practically Muslim, or at least have some Muslim ideologies within their literature, within their organization. And then he said Hebrew, Hebrews believe in Yahweh, Yahweh, those things, 12 tribes of Judah. And so that's a direct conflict. So me, I'm always trying to create a narrative and a conversation that can be applied outside of the battle, and we can build on it.
That's what I'm about. With me.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
That's just ask that.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go. 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. We're now stepping into 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Yeah. That's my motherfucking jam right there.